Hey guys, on today's lore video we're going to be diving into the second part of our three-part series on the various generation of Titans. Well, the Titans we have today are massive powerhouses, bearing important logistical abilities, such as the ability to move an entire fleet around with ease. The first generation of these Titans actually completely dwarfed today's Titans. These Titans are called Iapten Titans, or for the sake of simplicity we're going to be calling them Super Titans. The first of these Titans to be constructed was the Amarr Emperor ship. Made in response to the heavy Amarr losses in their attempt to invade the Jovian Empire, this massive ship was designed to carry the Amarrian Emperor from one end of known space to the other, in relative safety. This ship was so strong that it would only break under the largest and strongest of fleets. But the Empire, ever greedy, would not have their thirst for world-ending ships be quenched with just the Emperor's ship. They built a second ship, called Iapten, which resembles today's Avatar Titan much more closely than the first ship, as well as it had all the hallmarks of Titans today. Doomsday technology, jump drive technology, and the jump portal generator were all on the ship, and the Empire was so pleased with it that the Emperor ordered a second to be constructed. There was a problem. You see, these vessels, though, couldn't just be ordered like battleships. The construction of the massive ship stripped moons and even entire planets of their rich ores. On top of that, despite their aggressive expansion, the Amarrians really only had a few foes to fight, and their conventional fleet at the time was stronger than almost any other. So, the construction of the third Titan was put on hold. Eventually, they would end up actually constructing this third Titan, when Canid II rebelled and took one of the ships with him. Even so, by the time this third Titan was complete, the Amarr and Canid had already entered into an uneasy peace. The next Titans to be built would be built during the last stages of the Caldari Gallente War. Each side faced a continuing stalemate, and some groups within each of them sought out weapons that could end this war by forcing the other side to kneel in the face of total destruction. Thanks to the intelligence work done on both sides of the Caldari Gallente War, each knew what the other sought. This race towards massive world-ending ships had a clear winner though. The Caldari would come out a few months ahead, though their Super Titans construction was not the final stroke that they had wanted. The Gallente forces would simply avoid direct conflict with the Caldari fleets until their own Titan was done. And, of course, it bought them the time needed for the Soltier-class Titan to be finished. Both sides at this point were hesitant to engage, and some historians even contribute the cooling of hostilities between the Gallente and the Caldari to these behemoths of ships. Later on, though, in an attempt to keep the fledgling nation of Minmatar from once again becoming enslaved by the Amarr, or facing other hostilities from outside groups, the Gallente would hand over the Titan technology to the Minmatar. And of course, from this we would see the Minmatar build the Leviathan-class Super Titan, not the same Leviathan that we actually see today in Caldari fleets. Though of course we don't really see many of these Super Titans being built anymore. We know that they still exist, and there's definitely some images of them. There was a time models of them in-game. One of the last things I would like to go over would be the World Arc size ships that the Triglavians use. These things don't really count as Titans, they don't have a Doomsday weapon, and their jump portal generator seems more to generate as like a wormhole generator that they can bring in and out of Trig space, their own fleets. So I'm going to be leaving that for another video where we might actually talk about Titans and World Arcs and them fighting each other and who would come out on top. But that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to catch the next video. It'll be about Promethean Titans. And of course I have other lore videos on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.